XBlackxStar, and I'm going to be doing my second examination vid of Halo 3 screenshots. I'm here on Bungie.net, and E3 has just started. It's the first day, and I'm going to be examining the very first screenshots that Bungie has released of the campaign of Halo 3. Well, this is also my first look at them, so I'm not going to be 100% correct about everything, but I'll try as hard as I can. Okay. In this screenshot, I think it's a huge improvement over Halo 2, especially because of the realism of the helmet. You can see that there's a frame around where his visor would be. The only thing I don't understand is they've kind of, I guess it's for better gameplay, but if they wanted to make it even more realistic, they could have, instead of faded the sides, they could have kept it solid. It is my own opinion, but there's a few things I don't really understand here. If you look on the assault rifle, there is a kind of, it looks almost like a lever that you can pull, and I'm not really sure what that's for. I didn't see that on the old assault rifle. I saw it in the beta, but I didn't fully understand it. Also, you might notice that the particle effects have changed a vast amount. If you look at the grunt with the exploding what I'm guessing is a plasma grenade, because he does have it set to plasma up there, there is a huge difference in the way that the plasma grenades explode, and I'm sure that the graphics are very improved over from the beta. And if you look in the background, it does look like there's some sort of hills or something, and it was supposed to be set in Africa or something like that, so this is obviously going to be very, very big change. Now here's the next screenshot. This is Master Chief with the UNSC Marines, and if you look over at the Marines, they've changed a lot too. I don't know if I can make this bigger here. Let me see. Alright, there we go. The Marines have changed a lot too. If you look at them, they have more textures, and they're using sniper rifles more, and they have the brand new pistol there. If you look very closely on the one Marine's hat there, you can see that there are wrinkles in the material, and on his arm you can see the veins, which is a big improvement over Halo 2. Also, the Master Chief is looking very similar to the beta, so I'm guessing that there's not going to be any graphical improvements there. Now this is a picture that I wanted to point out here. I wanted to look at something here. Right, if we look on his gun, there's a green button right there. Now, it looks exactly like the button on front of the Xbox 360. I'm wondering if this was sort of a tribute to it or something, because I've never seen him use that button before. Also, if you notice, there are two little lights that are on, and I'm guessing this is some sort of thing telling him how much ammo he has. I've never actually examined it, because in the beta they didn't have that on the gun, but I'd like to know about it in the future. If any of you do know what it is or have any questions or comments, you can please send them in the comment area at the end of the video. Also, the background of this is very, very detailed. I didn't look very far over and see if there's anything over there. If you look over there, there's just a palm tree. I guess that's nothing really. Now here is also another thing. The brutes have changed a lot. As you can see, the brutes have a bit of a scarier look to them. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, the brutes have a much scarier look to them. They are a lot more detailed, and I guess now they are the main opponents, so they're going to have to be a little bit more of a challenge opposed to the brutes in Halo 2, because people have always thought of the elites kind of being the Covenant. Like, when you think of the Covenant, you kind of think of the elites and the grunts. Mostly the elites. Well, now, when you think of the Covenant, you're going to have to think of brutes, and this is the big difference between the Halo 3 and Halo 2, is that the brutes are actually the Covenant leaders, and they have to look meaner and a lot more different than they were before. Before, they just looked like another enemy, and now they actually look like they're a threat. You see that they've added red eyes to him and made his teeth pointed and everything, which he did have before, but it wasn't really as scary as it was supposed to be. Whoops, what did I do there? Okay, here. Also, you can tell that he does keep his weapon on the back, just like Master Chief does over here. And well, he's got a pistol, so it's on his leg. So the two-handed weapons go on their backs, and the pistols and everything go on their legs. But I don't think that the brute puts his two-handed weapons on. I mean, his one-handed weapon on his leg. I'd like to see what they do with that too. But as you can see, there is a bubble shield in the background, and it is just a good picture to show us what we should expect.